Kansas picked up where they left off against Iowa State. We wanted to get off to a quick start. That didn't work. We did a good job fighting back, but they finished the half, had momentum, and then second half did a great job in never giving us a chance to really get into it. I thought Darren really set the tone early, and I thought Tunde did a good job when we moved him on him. Their team did a little better job in the gaps, but his run early definitely hurt us.
Scott, you guys kind of survived the first run
Yeah.
that Kansas made. The second half, what do you feel like kind of turned?
I think to make that run, we got stops, and then we got some pretty good shots. We made them. Second half, we didn't get it, and when we took the lead, the way we finished the half, our shots weren't good. We didn't get stops. Second half, we didn't get stops. And then when we missed and we got good ones, we didn't get enough offensive rebounds. I mean, you're not going to win any games when you're outscored 42-18 in the paint. So Kansas did a great job in fighting for the paint. I mean, Fleury's 23 points were huge. I thought they did a really good job finding them. I thought he was really active, really aggressive. But if you get 23 and 11 from him every night, that really takes them to another level.
Coach, fourth conference loss in just 5 games, with a lot of similar mistakes as those early ones. What are you hoping to see turn around with the rest of conference play?
Well, I think first, I think Coach Self summed up how tough our conference is, so I ain't going to repeat that. But our margin of error is not great, so at the end of the day, we got to keep getting better. And it's hard to win on the road. What you got to do is you got to win your home games, and we didn't do that in the first 2 opportunities. And you got to protect home turf.
Scott, this isn't the first time you've played against Fleury. So just what similarities, differences do you see between freshman and sophomore year Fleury?
I mean, he's a lot more aggressive, a lot more physical, a lot more confident, and his presence. A lot of times you see it. The game moves faster for freshmen. They might be a step behind. The other thing is, obviously, when you're playing 30 minutes, you're getting used to things. And him getting a lot of minutes this year's obviously helped with that development. But Coach Self always does a great job with developing his bigs. And Fleury's worked hard, I'm sure, on his game.
Tunde, you guys got a good win against Oklahoma State last time out. Obviously a different opponent tonight, but what do you have to do to get back to playing like that?
I think the coaches already said in the locker room, be together, trust one another, be willing to give it up for the other one, and be the toughest team, most likely. I know I keep repeating it, but it's simple as that. When you're the toughest team, most likely you win.
Tunde, what was the matchup like with Darren Peterson?
Obviously, great player. I wanted that. Coaches trusted me to be able to, guard him. I know he got some great runs at the beginning, but then when I come off, start guarding him, I think personally, I did an okay job. I could have done better, but I wasn't complaining about how I guarded him. But again, it's a lesson that I need to learn. And just be better at it.
Is your mom still here in the
No,
States?
no, my mom left.
How was it just having her around and being back with her?
It gave me a lot of peace of mind, honestly, because all this stuff I'm doing is for her. So it gave me a lot of peace of mind seeing her right next to me.
Scott, Badunga's, a lot of his came on the pick and roll. What was happening defensively there for you guys?
Well, I think you always got to give them credit for their execution. But I think we had some breakdowns, and if you're a step late, help a little too long, anything, don't tag, don't communicate, then you give him an advantage, and give him an advantage. He's too quick, and again, I think we're good defensively in stretches, but we just didn't sustain it. And for us to be good, we have to be really good defensively. And we weren't really good defensively long enough tonight.
Scott, you're obviously aware that Darren hasn't played the whole season and all that. I wonder, do you spend any time worrying about if he doesn't go or can't go and looking at their team without him, or is it prepare for him like he's going to be there all night?
Well, I think whenever you add somebody or they come back, that's always hard on the team, the coaches, everybody, because it takes a little time, and I think they're used to him being back now. That showed against Iowa State. Obviously, in the beginning of the game, he got off to a great start, and again, I know great players are always going to score, but when they go 11 for 13, that's yeoman's work. So Tunde's matched up with them before, and I wish we could have started the game. Started that matchup a little bit different, been a little better in the gaps early on, but you got to give him credit for what he did.
For both of you guys, there's been a bit of talk about 2014 this year and the start of conference play versus how y'all ended with that run. Is March something that's on y'all's mind right now?
I think winning the conference game's on our mind right now. So, I mean, we got to get put ourselves in position to finish and win close games, and right now we haven't had enough of them. The good thing is when you play in the Big 12, you get better because you're playing against the best. So, I mean, we played against some really good teams early in the beginning of the schedule. Hopefully that'll help us in the back end.
Coach, James Najee had 15 minutes today. Where do you see his role kind of progressing throughout the year?
Well, I think he's starting to obviously get his feet under him a little bit. We got to do a better job finding him when he's down low and has some opportunities to score. But he's come a long way in a short period of time. So hopefully, especially the month of February, things pick up more.